Hey, welcome. For those who took America at War, you kind of know how this is going to work, at least for the online learning stuff. For those who are new to the online learning community involving Mr. Frank, one, you're going to see very quickly. I have no idea what I'm doing with this video stuff, and they tend to ramble and get really long. But you are currently enrolled in current events. It'll be a very short video. I actually promise that. Here's kind of the outline of how class will work. Each week, you're supposed to work on this elective on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Now, to be honest, as long as you get everything in by Friday at 11:59 p.m., it is counted as here on time. What I'll have each week is we're not going to do so much current events. Instead, I think we're going to do a far more interesting topic that go a lot of places, and that's the Cold War. Cold War certainly still impacts us on a day-to-day basis. Why do we spend trillions of dollars on the military each year? Cold War. Why are we always kind of at odds with China and Russia, especially China right now, if you're following the news with some of the stuff going on with the coronavirus, where it may have been released from a Chinese medical facility, the Cold War, what dictated U.S. foreign policy, domestic policy, got us involved in two major wars, Korea and Vietnam, led to the rise of the U.S. military-industrial complex, Cold War. Cold War still impacts us here today. Sometimes we don't see it as much. You drive on the interstate system, Cold War. That's a remnant of the Cold War. So we have a lot of different things that impact us on a daily basis with the Cold War. On top of that, it's just a very interesting topic because of all different people kind of involved with it. But that's not what this video is about. This video is just kind of what the expectations for the class is and how this will play out for, I hope, a short period of time. But if it turns out to be the full 6 weeks of the class, at least then we'll be on the same page. So each week there'll be 2 videos. There might be some readings involved there too, but I'm going to try to keep it very simple for you guys. That watch the video, watch the entire video, watch the video, and then submit basically like a Google form that I'll have linked on the classroom. The questions will be a little different than the America at War questions, but certainly for each video, I'll have an open-ended essential question where I just want to know your opinion on it, so answer that. Depending on what the content is, I might have a couple other questions that are more like quiz-type questions, so you have to pay a little closer attention than you did in America at War. One of the reasons for this would be that the Cold War just has a lot more like concrete stuff to go over. America at War is a lot more abstract. But I think you guys will very much enjoy this. I think you'll find it very interesting. We're going to be talking about spying. We're going to be talking about some wars. We're going to be talking about some very interesting political leaders. We're going to talk about basically how we won the Cold War, which is a miracle when you realize how behind the 8 ball we were during the 1960s and 70s. And so I think you guys will very much enjoy this class. And that's basically what the rundown will be. Watch a video, fill out the Google form. Watch a video, fill out the Google form. I would like your feedback on one thing. One of the things I enjoy, certainly are the Zoom video conferences. I think I'm not gonna make that necessarily like a requirement, but maybe you just have to pop in like once per week, something like that. But I will specify that for you later. Certainly try to make this as painless as possible until we're back at school. So that is the overview of what the Cold War class will look like in terms of structure. Watch your video, fill out the Google form questions. Sometimes it'll be an essential question. Sometimes it'll be come up with your own questions. Other times it'll be an essential question along with the more, like, not quiz questions, but ones where definitely I pay a little more attention to questions. And I'll try to get that on Thursday be the exact same thing. That'll be kind of the requirements for the class. Certainly pop into Zoom video sessions. Love talking to you guys. I think you guys will very much enjoy the class. Okay. If you have any questions, please email me. The office hours are 9 to 11. However, you can email me at any time, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So, good luck. I think you'll very much enjoy this. Go online learning.